Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is episode 149 of the FIFA 17 My Player Career, and today's first game is an away match taking on Borussia Mönchengladbach in the Bundesliga. Remember, we are currently top of the Bundesliga table and Bayern Munich are obviously still unbeaten as well. So we're trying to go the whole season unbeaten, even though we did only join here in January. Bayern have done a pretty decent job so far to remain unbeaten, so let's not let them down and try and get them to beat the new Invincibles. We did do it recently with Juventus, as you may remember. It is always our task, no matter who we are playing for. So let's see if we can do it with Bayern. And then, of course, we will be trying to do it next season as well, because we'll be there the whole season with Bayern Munich. So if we can do it 2 years in a row with not even losing one game, that would be quite some feat, I think. And, of course, next season as well, we will have a higher goal tally targeted as well for Kai. We're only targeted around 10 goals so far this season, because we're only playing from January. So I thought give him 10 goals. If we get past 10 goals, I think that would be a pretty decent bonus. And then of course next season we can raise that tally to about 30 goals, I'd say, in the Bundesliga. That would be a nice little target there for Kai, and then we can see how we get on. But let's see what we could do for the rest of this season. We've still got a few cup competitions to look forward to as well. One of those being the Champions League. And that's a good save there. Kai almost going close. 20 minutes in. And it's still Mönchengladbach 0, Bayern Munich 0. We're just outside the area. It was Kai who hit that one. And there's a goalkeeper making a nice little save. Parrying it out for a Bayern corner. Can we take advantage and score from this corner? Kai's going to be asking for it, as usual, around that near post area. It swung in towards him, but the defender was there. And Mönchengladbach do get the ball clear. They've already got themselves an injury after 20 minutes, so I'm not entirely sure if that player's gone off and been replaced. We'll have to wait and see. But that one, the second corner that came in, goes straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, unfortunately, and we are still looking for the first goal in today's game as we approach half-time. It's Mönchengladbach surprisingly pushing forward. Good interception, and now is the counter-attack on here for Bayern. Nice little turn there from Kai. He needs the support. The support is there in the middle. He finds his man. Kai still pushing forward. It's not needed so far. Now he's in the area, and there he is. He hits it, and he smashes that one into the back of the net. 2 minutes played in injury time in this first half, and Bayern Munich finally break the deadlock. Mönchengladbach 0, Bayern Munich 1. And good counter-attack play there from Bayern. And good patient passing as well in the final third. And of course a nice finish there from Kai to score his third Bundesliga goal of the season. And we've still got time to try and get him another one in this game. Another corner here for Bayern. Doesn't even get past the first man yet again. Kingsley Coman again crossing it in. But that one straight into the hands of the Mönchengladbach goalkeeper again. So an hour gone. Still leading by that narrow 1-goal lead. And that's a poor pass, but somehow we do keep possession. Nice bit of skill there from Kai. Opens the space up, plays it through, and that is a smart second goal there from Bayern Munich. Beautiful solo play from Kai. He saw the teammate in the open space, and a nice finish from him. Is that Omar? I think it is Omar, isn't it? He's a nice little finisher, is that Omar guy. He makes a nice run. Look at this perfect run. And boom, nice little finish across the keeper. So another goal there it is for Bayern, and that is Omar's 6th Bundesliga goal of the season. As I said, he's a nice little finisher. Hopefully he is our main partner for next season, when we do start, of course. 15 minutes to play in this match. That little knocked on header there goes straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. And Mönchengladbach trying to push themselves forward. They haven't got long left if they're going to try and stage some kind of fight back, which I don't think they're going to do, but we are fighting here though. Keep winning back possession. Just over 10 minutes remaining. Mönchengladbach in possession. Played onto that far side. And they still have it here. In fact, they've won themselves a free kick. Not entirely sure what that was given for. And so a little bit of defending to do here for Bayern. 10 minutes to play. Leading by 2-0. Free kick gets swung in the area. And the open space there on that far post. A sliding shot really. I think he toe-poked that one into the back of the net. The goalkeeper really shouldn't have been beaten there at that near post. You see it's knocked on there and then sliding toe-poke straight past the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. Nice finish. I'm going to give him that. Well played. So they pulled the goal back. They've got less than 10 minutes to try and find themselves an equalising goal. Will they be able to do it? I don't think so. We've just got to concentrate now and wait for that final whistle to blow. Now we did make it to the end with a nice victory. 2-1 we won. Kai did get a goal and an assist, finishing the game with a 9.2 final match rating. And let's just go over, there we go. See it properly there. A 9.2 rating, 1 goal, 1 assist. And next up, as you can see, it is back in the Champions League, but unfortunately Kai's not being chosen for this game. We had a pretty convincing win in the first leg. I think it was 4-0, wasn't it? So we should really be easing our way through to the next round, but let's just watch this one go through and simulate it all the way through, and hopefully we don't concede 5 goals. If we can score one. Oh no, there's the first goal of the game just before half time, and it is for Gold. And Dybala still not scored. In fact, he's just been replaced by Dolberg. And 1-1, Omar scoring yet again, and Dolberg comes on and he does score, but we're still leading here 5 goals to 2 on aggregate, and there is a final whistle. It is Bayern Munich who progressed through to the next round of the Champions League. And that's what we wanted. Thankfully, the AI did not let us down. So let's get back to some more domestic action here with the German side. And we are at home for this game. And let's see if we can get Kai a goal or 2 in today's match. We are at home taking on Frankfurt. It is in the league, of course, so we want another 3 points to keep us top of the table. I think we've got a pretty decent gap opening up at the top of the table, because, like I said at the start of the episode, Bayern are still unbeaten, so long may that continue, and certainly we will be crowned the champions pretty soon, I'd say. But it is Frankfurt right now, who's actually just lost possession there to Omar. He gives it inside for Kai, but Kai couldn't control it, and Frankfurt have the ball back. So less than 20 minutes played. Still goalless here at the Allianz Arena. Played forward, but Bayern winning the ball. Here's Omar. He needs to play it forward to Kai, which he does. He carries on his run as well. So too does Kai now. A little bit of space open up here for Bayern. And he's waiting for the run for Omar. Kai plays it through, and there is Omar. Can he finish? Oh, he can't. Surely that should have been the first goal of the game. He scored quite a few decent goals, but that one, it wasn't even on target. As the corner comes in, Kai heads it just outside the area for Omar. Can he make up for that miss earlier? Kai takes a shot. That shot was blocked, headed back out. Omar passes it inside for Kai. Kai hits it over the crossbar. Worth the shot though. We are looking hungry. Kai's looking hungry. He definitely wants to go in today's match. And just a little bit too much height on that one, as you can see, just over the crossbar. So into the second half now. Still no goals in today's match, but Kai pushing forward. He hasn't really got any support. He's got one support close to him, another one in the area there, and a great ball through the middle of the area, just on the edge of the 6-yard box, but there's nobody charging in to attack it really. And the ball does get clear, but Bernat playing it more centrally now, and that's a poor ball. Frankfurt getting the interception. Kai sticking to the boot, and he's there again. And some defensive mistakes here from Frankfurt, and there is Kai to take advantage, given Bayern Munich the 1-goal lead. Just over an hour played here at the Allianz, and finally the deadlock has been broken. Kai on the score sheet again to score his 4th league goal of the season, and a nice little rollover as well there, and then he decided to hit it across the keeper into the top corner, and there we go. That's his 4th league goal of the season. Will there be time to try and grab another? We've got less than 8 minutes to play. Nice through ball there from Frankfurt. And now the attack is on. We've got to defend. We do have numbers back at least. And there is Muller getting the ball forward. Play switched onto this near side for Omar. Kai again. Omar's made his run. Oh, he's just got forced off the ball there. Good shoulder barge, but he sticks in the boot. And Kai doesn't hold on to it, but Omar picks it up again. And Omar's made a run. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper. He somehow, how the hell did he get his boot to that one? The ball was slightly behind him. But if we can see the replay, you'll see that he manages to get his foot back. And enough power on it to put it past the keeper. And give Bayern Munich a 2-goal lead. We've got a minute to play. And the 3 points are Bayern's now. Look at this. See the replay. You see how the ball is just behind him as it comes through. Look at that. How did he get his leg like that? That is FIFA 17 all over for you. Yeah, but there we go. It's his 7th league goal of the season then for Omar. and I'm sure there's going to be a few more before the season does come to a close. But Kai's chasing him. Can Kai actually take over the top goal scorer for Bayern this season? That'll be some achievement if he's able to do so. He's got 4 goals so far in the league, having only been here since January, and there's still quite a few games remaining in the league. So let's see what he can do. He can try and grab another goal in this game. He's not going to be able to now. The final whistle has blown. And a nice 3 points there for Bayern Munich. And again, another goal and another assist for Kai. Finishing the game today with a 9.4 rating. And after that game, we are just going to jump into the next one. But we do have an international break. It's only the friendlies. So I think what I'm going to do, we have been chosen to start against Bulgaria. But what I'm going to do is just go to the calendar and sim through these next 2 games. The first one is against Bulgaria, the second one against Calendar. As they are only international friendlies, we're just going to skip ahead to get past them. We don't really need to play those games. We do have the World Cup coming up as well at the end of the season, remember, so we're going to have plenty of international games to play in the summer. That is, of course, if we do get chosen for the English national side. We should do, but you never know. Might be a shock in store for us. We're not being chosen for the next game either for Bayern Munich. This is a home game taking on Hannover 96. And can we get the victory? We're not going to watch all this one, I don't think. Let's skip through. 4-0. Nice victory indeed there for Bayern Munich. And of course that means another 3 points in the bag and another step closer to being crowned the German champions. But before we do end today's episode, we are going to get into another game. And Kai is starting in this one. This is away from home, taking on Wolfsburg. And shouldn't be too difficult. But you never know. We've got to learn how these clubs play, to be fair. I haven't really played too much in the German league, and I don't watch it on TV in real life either, so let's see how Wolfsburg do against Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich got to be the favourites, no doubt, I know that much, especially still being unbeaten. Even with the AI having to sim a few of the games, we're still managing to be unbeaten. I will get the words out eventually. But we are unbeaten. Hopefully we will be the invincibles at the end of the season. Kai somehow plays that one through, and chance there, he slides in, but the goalkeeper was there first and he holds on to it, and Wolfsburg do get the ball clear. Only to the possession of the red and white, so, of Bayern Munich. And here is Kai. Nice ball forward. I don't think that was meant for that player through there. But Kingsley Coman looking to get the crossing. Cross comes in, and Kai with the header, and it's somehow gone into the back of the net. That ball again slightly behind Kai, but he manages to get his head onto the end of it and somehow got enough power to get it past the keeper. The goalkeeper actually makes the save, look at this, with his arm, and it bounces underneath him and behind him into the back of the net. So we're going to take it. Probably his worst goal he's ever scored there, but we'll take it. 5th goal of the league this season then for Kai. Still got a few games to go, as I said, so we are going to be chasing the top scorer for Bayern Munich. And you can see the top left there, we are currently, what's that, 13 points clear of Borussia Dortmund in the league, so I think we are pretty much the German champions. As Kai goes for another effort, this time hitting the woodwork, cracking shot, 20 minutes in and almost doubling Bayern Munich's lead. And if that one did go in, he'll be looking to get his first hat-trick on German soil. Would be pretty nice to get an early hat-trick here for Bayern in our Bayern career. And he steals the ball there off the defender. He hasn't really got much support. He's waiting for the support now in the middle, and unluckily it didn't come fast enough. So Wolfsburg do get the ball clear into the half of Bayern, but Bayern winning it back straight away, already on the counter-attack. And here is Kai charging his way all the way through and slots it underneath the goalkeeper. And 53 minutes gone, it's now Wolfsburg 0, Bayern Munich 2, and Kai yet again on the score sheet. And what's that? Is that his 6th or 7th league goal now? Look at that, nice finish there. Goalkeeper came out. I think he was a little bit unsure whether to keep coming. But that is his 6th league goal of the season now for Kai. Looking for a 7th. If he can get his 7th goal in today's game, that will mean, of course, he will get a hat-trick. Let's see if he can do that. Got half an hour to play. Still leading by 2-0. Bayern pushing forward. Well, Kai trying to push forward. He does eventually get through there. And now Omar finds Kai. Kai's 1-on-1 with the keeper. He hits it into the top corner, but it's not going to count. He is offside. It's a great finish though. Let's have a look. A replay. And, oh, it's very, very close. He was just offside though. But unluckily, it's not going to count. It was a good finish though, as I said. Cracking finish there. 15 minutes to play. Bayern still leading, 2-0, but Wolfsburg trying to fight back late on here, trying to get themselves a consolation goal at the very least. But good strength shown there by Kai, but poor passing play, giving the ball away. But somehow Bayern still have possession. Not entirely sure how that's happened. And Kai plays it beautifully through. And here's Omar with a cracking finish. Great goal there from Bayern Munich. A little bit lucky going through midfield. And Kai did a nice little turn there to open up the space to play that through ball in for Omar. And as I said, he is a nice little finisher. He did miss a sitter not so long ago. But beautiful through ball. Nice vision from Kai. And look at that. Great finish. Just over the goalkeeper who was sliding down for some reason. And that is now Omar's 9th league goal of this season. Kai has got some work to do if he's going to be catching him up. But here is Musonda into the final minute then in today's match. Still leading by 3-0. Kai's in space, but the ball couldn't find his way to the feet of Kai. And now, here is Wolfsburg. Draxler plays it onto this near side for Bruma. Bruma crosses, and that's not cleared away. And it's a simple finish in the end, in the stockage time of the final minute of the game. And it is Wolfsburg who do pull a goal back. It's only a consolation goal, so it's not the end of the world, but I was hoping that we would get the clean sheet. Poor defending there. It was a good cross. I think the defender did go for it, he just missed it. Well, he actually took a... Did he take a touch on that? Or did it actually bounce before or after him? Well, nevertheless, good finish there from that guy, Ivan Ortigoza. He scores another goal this season for Wolfsburg. So score now 3-1. At least we're getting goals for both sides as the final whistle blows. Another 3 points in the bag there for Bayern Munich. And just before we end this episode, let's have a look at his final match performance. 2 goals again and another assist. A 9.3 final match rating there for Kai. And I think we've got... Let's have a look at the league table actually. Yeah, one game in hand of Schalke. And 13 points clear and still unbeaten in the Bundesliga.